Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast. And here's your host, John Chapman.
All right, faithful. 49ers just got boat raced, absolutely just destroyed on the road in Seattle. Obviously, everybody's very, very frustrated, and rightfully so. There is not a lot of playoff-type losses that fit this narrative parameter. That's kind of fitting for kind of what this game has been. Good Lord. That is, they can celebrate. That's what it is. They get to. The 49ers fans do not. Wow. It's a rough game, man. It's a rough game. Good. And this is perfect. Yeah, I don't know what the main takeaways here are. House money ran out for the 49ers. And, you know, kind of everything kind of came to fruition. You can talk about injuries. You can talk about coaching. You can talk about whatever. But the Niners just got their ass beat today. Like, pure and simple. Like, you can't lose all three phases of the game and have a chance to win on the road in the playoffs. You just can't. Like, the 49ers have counted so much on special teams delivering close matchups. You got destroyed. Special teams. Obviously, the opening kickoff, go back for a touchdown, was huge. But I think the Seahawks had 5 possessions start on their own side of the 50-yard line. You look at the yardage, you look at whatever, like it. The statistics don't tell you the story. The story was coaching, the story was mistakes, and the story was forcing your way on the opposing team. And the Niners did none of those in a positive way. Kyle Shanahan, who rightfully so should be one of the candidates for Coach of the Year, got outcoached tremendously this game. Like, you had that very first, it was 3rd and 1. You run a counter, slow developing run play for no yards. Then you run like a halfback or fullback speed option to the short side of the field. No quarterback sneaks. Like, horrible 4th down play calling. Like, you ruined a drive there. Defensively, you've got penalties. A lot of people picked their worst time to play their worst game. They ran the ball over you physically the entire time. Robert Saleh, a big reason why the 49ers were able to make it this far, had no answer for stopping the run game. And that whole kind of what was going on there with, you never had an answer alignment-wise. Marquise Seagull played terrible. He's a rookie. You took him out. You waited all year to put him back in, and only because of injury, D. Winters comes back, gets his starting job back, played terrible till he got hurt. Defense was bad. Diamador Lenore, where the hell are you? You got to make a play. Turgos Matos, not keeping contained. Jordan Elliott, your veteran. There was a point right at the start of the second half where it was 3rd and 1. You get a stop, and Jordan Elliott gets like a holding call. Like, the Niners defense just couldn't get out of their way. And if I had to say, like, okay, which phase of the game played their best? Probably the 49ers defense. Like, Sam Darnold didn't beat you at all. Sam Darnold didn't have a good game at all, but you got destroyed on offense. You got destroyed on special teams. I don't know. The defense wasn't good, but it sure as hell didn't help. Offensively, Brock Purdy was playing by himself. Juwan Jennings, worst time ever to have his worst game of his career. Ricky Pearsall, worst time ever to have the worst game of his career. Jake Tonches was playing well, but then you had that fumble that killed the momentum and everything. Then he probably tore his ACL later on. It just, I don't know. Christian McCaffrey, the injury, didn't really look good. Like, there's just not positives, and the score kind of reflects that. The score reflects that because you just didn't do what you were supposed to do. You had the opportunities to go out there, and it sucks to go out in this way. There's definitely a feel of Well, you're playing with house money. You had all the injuries. You had all those things. So, like, you know what? You take what you can. I don't know. I don't care what the injuries are. You don't get your ass blown out that far at a playoff game. Like, that hurts. There's a lot of people on this team that I hope never put on the red and gold again, and I hate that because I want them to go on and make their money and whatever else. And, you try to put, like, a cap on the season. This season was weird as hell. I can think of no other time. I've been a fan since, I guess it would be 89 season. Golly. Up and down, injuries galore, false hope, whatever else. I don't know, it just sucks. And you're kind of left feeling empty. And this is the way the NFL goes. Because one team is left happy at the end of the year. One. It hasn't been the Niners. Hasn't been the Niners in a long time. I am not one of those people that's going to be like, oh, you need a new coach and whatever else. I think that's stupid. And I understand the emotional aspect of being so upset, after an embarrassing loss like this. I understand that, but I don't know. There's a lot of quality pieces there. You have a quarterback. Here's the positive. Brock Purdy kept you somewhat in contention early, playing with nobody. The worst wide receiver core in the NFL with Ricky Pearsall out there. I know he's not healthy, but that dude did nothing to help this team. Juwan Jennings did nothing to help this team. Christian McCaffrey, I don't know. We'll see what that looks like long term. But, Colton McKivitz had his worst game of the year. So many things. Brock Purdy kept this team close. But, man, he was throwing freaking to Luke Farrell. Anytime you throw to Luke Farrell, that's a horrible decision. Luke Farrell just stands there and watches the ball. Was it a good choice? Was it a good throw? The interception by Brock? No. But if you had to say, which 49ers player played the best today, Brock Purdy's probably the answer, which is crazy because you didn't even have one touchdown drive. You didn't even get into the red zone. I don't walk away from this game with more confidence in Purdy, but I just cannot put this game on him. I'd put it on Kyle. I'd put it on Robert Saleh, who I think did not have answers. I put it on a lot of the defensive performances. Juwan Jennings, I want him gone. I'm so sorry. I love Juwan, but I want him to be a number 3 wide receiver, and he's going to get a lot of money, and I hope he does. But, you have to have speed at the wide receiver position. The Niners don't, and that just decimates the entire scheme because you just don't have speed. You don't have speed. Eddie P, I see somebody in the chat saying Eddie P. It was rough, man. But Brock Purdy's your quarterback, and you should be happy about that. But this game sucks. And for the good that came from this year, I think that you established a lot of players that you have confidence in. Alfred Collins, C.J. West. I don't know what's going to happen with, Eric Kendricks. Do you bring him back? Yeah, defensively, Renardo Green, I don't know. Kyle Shanahan hates Renardo Green as much as I hate number 64. But rightfully so. He gave up a huge play at a pivotal moment early on. Diamador Lenore, yeah, he's really, really good. You got to build around him. Problems. Offensively, I don't know. You have faith in Kyle Shanahan. You have faith in Brock Purdy. Everything outside of that, dude, Trent Williams, amazing. How long are you going to play? What's George Kittle going to look like when he comes back? There's just a lot of question marks. But I do think that you have the foundation with the coaching staff, with the quarterback. Let's see what can happen. You guys have been awesome. I think we did, I don't know how many shows we did. Yeah, I think we did 200 live broadcasts this season. I'm going to take some time. I'm going to go skiing. I'm going to sleep. Good Lord, I'm going to sleep. We had a great time here in Seattle. The parties were incredible for the 49ers Rush road trip. That comes to an end. It sucks. I don't know what else to say. This sucks. But this is sports, and you have to go through this to celebrate and earn the right to enjoy what is to come. You got to go through the lows. You got to. And I don't know if the divisional round is a low, There are teams that haven't made the divisional round of the playoffs in like 16 years. Niners seem like they're here every other year. But this is a low, and this hurts. And, I end the show every single time the same way, like stay strong, faithful, and all that kind of stuff. And, I love you guys, and I really do appreciate all the support. We'll be here live all offseason, draft work, leading up to the Combine, Senior Bowl. We're going to cover all that. But sometimes you just got to kind of take a step back and just realize, like, you're playing with house money for a long time. And you could double down a lot of times. Eventually, it ain't going to go your way. And, man, you got steamrolled today. That sucks. And I hate that it ends that way to this team, to this fan base. Like, it's such a shitty fan base. They don't even travel for their team. But, it's what it is. It's what it is. So, we are who we are. And so, faithful then, faithful now. I love that. Improve the team. Let's get better this offseason. There's a chance you took. And you got to remember, $174 million dead cap space and on IR. $174 million. It's under $300 million cap space. That's not going to happen next year. It is statistically impossible, and we say this all the time, to have this many injuries, but the dead money ain't coming back. And fuck Brandon Ayuk. That's probably like one of the things. Fuck Brandon Ayuk. That dude left it. Imagine if this offense had an actual X-wide receiver right now. If that dude cashed in all this money, I'll take somebody that will fight and sucks over somebody that just runs away and is scared to freaking fight. Like, you can't do that. So the dead money's gone. We'll see about injuries. Hopefully they fire and get a whole new coaching strength staff, health staff in there. But we'll see. You guys are incredible, and thank you for all the support. We're not going to stop doing this. I'm going to take a couple days off, but I love y'all. And this season, I wouldn't say it sucked. The ending sucked for sure. But, man, there were some super high highs there. And just to be in this moment, I don't want to say that's a win in and of itself because that's not the kind of person I am. But you put a lot of people on notice. And at least we ended the Eagles' year. That's awesome. So, like, if you're like me and you're trying to find, like, the whatever, the all hate, whatever, hey, Eagles been in Cancun for a week. That's what it is. Thank you guys. Y'all are incredible. I'm going to go party. I'm going to have some drinks, and I'm going to be with some friends. And probably going to do a couple shots and have a good time. But Niners season's over. It's now time for the offseason, building for the future. We'll change gears. Love you guys. And shoot, man, this sucks. It's hard. It's hard to lose on the road. Hard to lose on the road to this damn team with those ugly-ass uniforms. Anyway, you guys are the best. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. We'll just keep doing what we do, and we'll look to the future. Take some time. Take some time. Take some time. I'm talking to you. Take some time. And if things just upset you too much, take some time. That goes counterintuitive to my entire, bank account and kind of how I feed my family and stuff. But, like, man, protect your fandom, and sometimes taking a step back is not a bad thing. Love y'all. Y'all are incredible. Niner season's over. There were a lot of ups. Hate finishing like this, but that's going to do it for us. 49ers 2025 season's over. Until next time, love y'all. Stay strong, faithful.